2.1, sorry, 2.8 miles equals how many feet? I make that over 1, and we're going to multiply it by some unity fraction. Well, I have a sheet here that where you go to the videos, you should see the unit conversion sheet. And what we're looking for is miles to feet. Anywhere on this sheet, it's got both US standard and then the metric system, as well as conversions between them. That's what this lower half is conversions between. But over here we have 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. So we can use that conversion to give us, if 1 mile equals 5,280 feet, and that means we can put the mile on bottom and the feet on top, and we do that so the miles cancel. Now all we have to do is multiply this out. 2.8 times 5,280, 14,784 feet over 1 times 1 is 1, so 2.8 miles is 14,784 feet. Try that out. Oh. So the problem here is that it says round to the appropriate number of significant digits. And the original problem, right, is as 2.8 miles. So if we have 2.8 miles, well, there's 2 digits that are non-zero. Zero digits that are in between non-zero digits also count, but in this case, there's 2 non-zero digits, which for the answer then, we look at this entire answer, and we look at the first 2 numbers going left to right. We look at 1, 4. This is the place where we round to. So we look at the next number, 7. Is it 5 or greater? Yes, it is. So we add 1. Now we don't drop the rest because this isn't a decimal. The decimal is right here. To keep this to be right, it's 14,784 feet. That means we're going to round up to 15,000 feet. So our answer is going to be 15,000. We're saving these three places here. We're not just dropping them. We're saving them because we need them for a place value. And 15,000 feet is how you do that. If we had something like 140.01, rounded to 2 decimal places, we look here. This is not 5 or greater, so we drop it. But we still need that ones place, because this is going to I'm trying to erase this here. This is going to round to the ones place, but this decimal we don't have to worry about. So the answer would be 140. Hope that makes sense. It's important when you're got numbers bigger than just a decimal that you don't drop the place value, the zeros. All right. You can use the same conversion here. 1 mile equals 5,280 feet. Here we go, 4,790 feet over 1 times 1 mile over 5,280 feet. See, now we've flipped this unity fraction to this way, because now we want the feet to cancel, which they do. So now we have 4,790 over 5,280, and this is going to be miles. 4,790 over 5,280 gives me 0.907196, and it continues on, and that's in miles. And it says again, significant digits. So how many significant digits are here? Well, you may say 4 because there's 4 numbers there, but we're looking for non-zero numbers as you go left to right. The only way a 0 counts is if it is in between non-zero numbers. In this case, 4,790 only has 3 non-zero numbers that are not, there's no 0 in between. We need 3 significant digits. We don't include the 0 in the front. That's just kind of like a place value. That's just saying that there's 0 ones. We start here, 1, 2, 3. We're going to round to this place. Look at the next one. Is it 5 or greater? No, it is not. And we can drop all those numbers there. That gives us 0.907 miles. Let's try it out. 907. Yep, and that's correct. Okay, 3.3 yards squared. I'm going to write it like this. Over 1. Now I'm going to multiply it by something. I'm looking for yards squared. Let's see, what does it say? It said square inches. It's going to be an area, square yards right there. 1,296 square inches. So 1 square yard equals 1,296 square inches. Okay, and that means we can do 1 yard squared, 1296 inch squared. You see the yard squared cancels. Now we have 3.3 times 1296. This gives us 4276.8. And this says round to significant digits. We have 2 sig figs here. 3 and 3 are both sig figs. So we're going to round to this place right here. That's the second one in from the right. Look at the next one. That is 5 or greater, so we're going to add 1 here. That gives us 4300. That's because this is 4,276.8. We round up to 4,300.